So obviously there's nothing better than having the entire gym to yourself, but we can't always get that. Sometimes we get to the gym and it is absolutely rammed. So what do we do in that situation? That is what I'm going to address in today's video. It is no secret that everybody loves training in a dead, quiet gym. Some people build their lifestyles around being able to go to the gym at those off-peak quiet times. You get to walk around with free access to all the dumbbells, all the machines, as much floor space as you need. It is great. But some people can't build their lifestyle around these quiet times. And for those people like myself who are lucky enough to have a lifestyle that allows them to train in off-peak times, there's always going to be that situation in life where something comes up and you find yourself having to train at a peak time at a gym where it's crazy busy. You get that feeling of dread pulling up to the gym at 5 p.m. when you're used to being there at 10 a.m. and you just see all the cars parked there and you just know it's going to be absolutely rammed. And to be honest, a lot of people let this ruin their workout, and some people just let it stop them from working out completely. They just won't go because of this, and that's really sad. And before you say that those people just lack discipline or whatever, no, I think that's completely wrong. I completely understand this. It's called gymtimidation, and it's something that I can massively relate to. The thought of a crowded, loud, busy gym is terrifying to some people, men and women, and there is no shame in that. This is something that I have clients tell me that they experience, and it's sometimes that I still occasionally experience myself, and definitely did back when I first started training. I honestly don't think that a single person is immune to this, just some people handle it in different ways. Some people go in and act like they're really tough, and they'll be noisy, they'll be loud, they'll be boisterous, because that's their way of feeling safe. And some people would reverse and drive back home. So this video is going to aim to give you a step-by-step process for those people that would normally turn around and go back home or let it ruin their workout, so that they can have a good workout when they have to train at those peak times. These steps have always helped my clients and myself get good training sessions in these events, so hopefully they'll help you as well. If you're interested in being one of those clients that I help, then hit the top link in the description to go to my online coaching company, Progressive Physique Coaching, or you can email me with questions directly at ashmaypt@gmail.com. So the first step is to find yourself a treadmill or some other piece of cardio equipment that you prefer, and just get going slowly warming up. Now, the objective here is not to actually get yourself warmed up, but instead we are looking to achieve a few other things. The first thing is just to let yourself calm down and start to get a game plan in mind. You're going to start writing out your training plan. This is really important for those people that panic when they see a busy gym. The second thing is it gets you in that mindset of exercising so that you feel more part of it and involved with everyone around you, and it gets you used to the environment. And then thirdly, it lets you scope things out in the gym. It lets you know that there's loud teenagers in that corner, you don't want to be by there. And it lets you know that this guy on the Smith machine is probably going to finish soon, so maybe I can start the Smith machine today. Then the second step is actually putting the plan together. And when it comes to this in a busy gym, the less space and the less equipment you can have in your plan, the easier things are going to be. If you can just grab yourself a quiet corner, a bench and a few pairs of dumbbells and crack on, then this is going to be so much easier for you. Obviously, in an ideal world, you'd stick to your training program verbatim, but sometimes that's just not going to be possible. Some people aren't going to be confident enough to ask to work in with somebody or wait for them to be finished with a piece of equipment, and some people don't have time to be waiting around. They need to get in and get it done. So this is where a change of plan is required. So for these people, the way I'd approach this is to break their current program down into the fundamental movement patterns and then make alternatives that are as close as possible. So I'll give you a demonstration of a push, a pull and a leg training session. Let's say your current push day is bench press followed by cable flies, followed by a dumbbell shoulder press, a machine lateral raise, and then cable overhead tricep extensions. This is going to have you all over the place in the gym. You're using different machines, cables, you're back and forth. It's very likely you're going to run into busy situations or pieces of equipment being used and all that kind of stuff. So alternatively, you could grab yourself a little quiet corner, a bench and some dumbbells, and instead you could do a flat dumbbell bench press incline dumbbell chest flies, dumbbell shoulder press still, and then you could do dumbbell lateral raises and dumbbell skull crushers. And there you go. Those are exactly the same fundamental movement patterns. You've got your presses, your flies, your raises, and your overheads, long heads, tricep extensions, but you can do it all in one place, literally without having to move from your bench at all, and that will make the whole process so much faster and less intimidating for most people. So then we can look at a pull day, and that could be something like a barbell row followed by a lat pull down, followed by a chest supported row, reverse pec deck, and preacher curls. We could change that for a one arm dumbbell row, followed by a dumbbell pullover or some bodyweight pull-ups, followed by a chest supported seal dumbbell row, followed by reverse dumbbell flies, and then incline dumbbell curls. Again, all in literally one place with just a couple pairs of dumbbells. So much easier. And then lastly, for legs, let's say you have hack squat, followed by leg press, followed by 45-degree back extensions, followed by Smith machine squats. Instead, we could do goblet squats, followed by Bulgarian split squats, followed by Romanian deadlifts with a dumbbell stiff leg deadlifts, followed by static alternating lunges. See, I can literally do it on the spot with a camera looking at me in seconds. It's not difficult to do these things with a program in a busy situation when you're calm, when you're relaxed. But if you walk into the gym and you're panicked, suddenly you forget every exercise that's ever been invented ever. So by getting yourself on that treadmill, it gives you those few minutes to relax and actually remember and think about what you need to do. And the last step here is just to begin, because honestly, once you get started, you'll realize that it's really not that bad. The thought of training in a busy, crowded gym is always worse than the actual act of training in a busy, crowded gym. Yeah, it can be annoying having certain machines being taken and dumbbells and waiting for a bench, and it's annoying having to deal with big groups of loud, annoying teenagers, but it's not that bad. When you start, it's much easier to forget about these things. Just get some music in, get some in your own zone, and just crack on with it and start enjoying your training. So rather than being put off of training entirely, just start. And once you get that confidence to start, you'll have the ability to finish. Overall, I want people to not be put off of training in a busy gym just because it might not allow them to follow their exact verbatim training program or because of their lack of confidence. I see this all the time with my own clients who are stressed because they weren't able to do a leg extension or a Smith machine movement because there's always somebody on it. But look, in most situations, doing something like what I asked them to do is going to be better than doing nothing at all, usually. So these are the strategies that I use for my clients who struggle when it comes to training in busy gyms, and it helps them massively. If you have any additional strategies that you use, I'd love to hear them so I could implement to those clients. So drop in the comment section below and you might be helping me and some of my clients out. If you'd like to join Progressive Physique Coaching, then hit the top link in the description, or you can email me personally, ashmaypt@gmail.com, with any questions that you have or need answering. Thank you as always for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until the next one, see you later guys.